Last minute things happen. We're just getting everything sorted, but I could not be more excited to kick things off for you today with a little Zebu Live, baby! Woo! Yeah! What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? If you haven't seen the BitConnect video, look it up. It's a pretty fun speech about a pyramid scheme. Luckily, I'm not here to introduce you to a scam today. I am opening up London's biggest and most exciting Web3 conference of the year. Thank you, give it up. We're here, we made it, wag me. Thank you all that supported us, that came out, really appreciate it. Essentially, I'm gonna kick things off for you today by giving a little spiel on why Web3. So, my name is Ashton Barger, one of the hosts and organizers of this conference, and I cannot be more excited to open it up for you. So, essentially, if there's one thing this industry loves, it's buzzwords. So I thought, might as well break it down for you. Back in 1989, the first version of the internet, also called Web 1, was created in a way of the goal of having really open and decentralized means of sharing information with anyone all around the world. And with that, this was categorized with static web pages, with little to no interaction between users, mostly referred to as read-only. Most of the value came from the users and the viewers of this first internet. 2004 gave rise to Web 2 with the new integration of social media platforms. And essentially, users can now read and write to the internet. And with that, it's mainly consisted of siloed, centralized services where a lot of the value capture was taken by large corporations like Google, Amazon, Facebook, and the like. And then in 2014, Gavin Wood coined the term Web3. It wasn't until really 2020 that it became more mainstream and people started hearing about it. Now Web3 is hard to define at the moment because it means really different things to different people. And in short, it's the vision of a new, better internet where users can now read, write, and own. And so with this, it's typically categorized as being decentralized, permissionless, trustless, and having native crypto payments. With Web3, the value is returned to the users. So why does Web3 matter? Essentially, Web3 enables true digital ownership of assets in an unprecedented way. With Web 2, users have to trust that the managers of the platform that they're using won't change up the rules on them. With the typical game, your items and collectibles and everything you've done are siloed to that one platform. So if you leave or get banned or your account gets deleted, all of that time and effort and money that you put in gets lost. And so essentially with Web 3, your data is now tied directly to the blockchain. It lives there in perpetuity. And if you choose to leave the platform, now your assets, content, and history can be taken with you. Now, no one can take away your ownership. Web3 has huge potential with disruption in things like DAOs, digital identity, crypto payments, and countless other applications. And so, why Web3 sucks, or why the media and public opinion like to hate on it a little bit. Firstly, interacting with networks involves high fees and initial investment, alienating a significant majority of the population. Then when they do join in, they're riddled with rug pulls, scams, and hacks that compromise their trust. And so the technical barrier is also astronomically high, and users need to understand complex documents and navigate rather confusing interfaces. Lastly, it's incredibly difficult to upend centralized systems and infrastructure that took years to build. So why Web3 is the future? Web3 is a young and evolving ecosystem. In the last year, crypto has seen adoption and buy-in from some of the biggest enterprises and governments in the world. DeFi has seen massive improvements in infrastructure, and NFTs onboarded some of the world's biggest cultural, music, gaming, and sports icons to the space. Recent metaverse headlines feature massive companies like Meta, for example, fully investing in the technology, showing that it is something that's going to stay. DAOs have ushered in new ways of organizing life, communities, and work. Only last week, there was the long-awaited Ethereum merge, which massively diminished the environmental impact and makes it so almost anyone can participate in the network. As we create better infrastructure, the future looks bright. The early pioneers of this space will not only be rewarded in the long term, but they get to contribute to a new revolution of the internet. Although it will take time and a lot of effort, it can and will be done. So why are we here at a Web3 conference called Zebu Live? We put this event together to showcase some of the most experienced leaders in the industry building projects and companies that will take this sector to the next level. We wanted to bring together the people of Web3 to talk about how we can achieve mainstream adoption together. Zebu Live has brought together 160 speakers, 1,400 attendees, and thousands more streaming all over the world to dive into some of Web3's biggest questions and challenges and connect with those working to build a better internet. For those wondering what Zebu means, it stands for always bullish and zero BS. It's also worth a search on Google because it's an African bull, sort of why we chose it. This conference is put on by Zebu Digital. It's a Web3 marketing agency that aims to essentially highlight the most exciting projects in the space, help them with design and social and really getting off the ground to make meaningful impact in the space. Please thank anyone wearing a Zebu Live t-shirt, because as I can speak to myself, it is not an easy task to put something like this together. So please thank them for all their effort. I've worked with a phenomenal team over the past 9 months, and it's been a crazy journey. But we're only on year 2 of a 5-year-plus journey to become London's biggest and really the world's biggest, hopefully, conference, focusing on Web3 and the disruption that will come with it. And we hope you join us again next time. I'm extremely bullish on the speakers and the lineup for you. Today, our focus is on the cutting edge of Web3, so NFTs, metaverse, DAOs, gaming, and much, much more. Matt Hancock from UK Parliament headlines the day at 11:45. Obviously be there for that. To end the day, we have an after party put on by Decentralize. Doors open at 7:30. Attendees can get in with a badge, and there will be incredible DJs there to see. Tomorrow is focused on crypto, DeFi, regulation, and adoption, featuring Stephen Bartlett to close out the conference, and you don't want to miss it. Afterwards, we have the official after party at Coco, put on by Luno, Dancing Seahorse, and Swapsicle. We have incredible DJs, DJ Madlib, Jansons, and many, many more, along with free drinks from 7 to 9. So please do there, and stay as long as you like. It closes at 4 a.m., so it's sure to be a rager. For those in person, please be sure to check out everything the venue has to offer. We have a map out there if you go in those doors over there. In the bottom foyer, we have the DLT space, which has speed networking sessions throughout the day. There's 2 a day. You can go on Eventbrite, and you can actually register for these. So there's a founder and investor one later today, and then there's one at 11:30 starting down there as well. We also have the NFT gallery put on by Ethereal Collective and Moments of Space Meditation Lounge. On the first floor, we have Dancing Seahorse. Their exhibition is incredible. Make sure you go see it. And then we also have the Alpha stage with more interactive panels and workshops later in the day. In case you missed it outside, how could you? We have an awesome press bin out there with interviews being conducted by journalists throughout the day. Make sure to check out the Swapsicle booth and get your popsicles. And for those tuning in virtually, definitely check out our space in the Nemesis Metaverse. Thank you so much to Kudos and Blue Marble for making this conference carbon neutral, an incredibly awesome goal that I'm really excited about. Also shout out to Near Protocol and BCB Group for being huge early supporters of us throughout the event. This event could not have happened without the London and UK communities that rallied behind us and the top media outlets around the world that have been covering us. Finally, thanks to all of you for being here, taking the time out, putting in the effort to be here. We really, really appreciate it. And with that, have a good conference. And if you don't enjoy, the door is right over there. But seriously, do give us feedback so we can improve next year. We really appreciate it. Without further ado, I'm going to give it up to our incredible headline sponsor, Dancing Seahorse. Darren Herft and the team are here to present on Music Meeting Web3. Thank you so much. Have a good day.